the notion that strong work ethic will help Californians move up the economic ladder is far from reality. On the one hand, we have millions of hardworking, low-income adults who have limited chances of upward mobility because they don't have better education. And on the other hand, we have thousands of companies that are seeking well-skilled and high-trained workers. So I think our job is to figure out how to close that gap.
This report was a really great aha for those of us that intuitively know that there's a problem, but to be able to have real finite data to back that up. So we really applaud your leadership for that. Well, we are your bus drivers, your cafeteria workers, your janitors in K-12. We are your custodians and your gardeners and your warehouse workers in the community college system, to the Head Start employees. The vast majority of our 45,000 members make under $15,000 a year.
They live in our communities. It's those kids we're talking about. So it's not about, oh, it's the union and it's a separate union thing. We just happen to have this opportunity to access, these families through those partnerships that we have and getting them at the workplace so that we're not, that's where we're going to get them. They don't have to deal with childcare. They're already there. Thank you, Aida.
And I think for us, that's the challenge because now, in order for them to get the fair action and potentially if immigration reform is enacted, and hopefully this year, one of the requirements for them to get their higher education and or go to serve our country. And I think also as it relates to adult school, that they have to deal with those dreamers who are, who are not very well known in the shadows because they drop out of high school, and our parents now as well. There are the numbers that we have from the MPI, the Migration Policy Institute, is that in LA, in LA County, we have 40% of immigrant adults with no high school diploma.
Our members live within a 2-mile radius of the school that they work in. So they're not living in the suburbs coming into LAUSD. Their kids are in there, and so I think one of our biggest fights that we just recently had was breakfast in the classroom. And yes, we represent the cafeteria workers on that. They serve breakfast, but at the same time, the real issue was when you have 700,000, whatever the current number is, students in LA Unified, close to 1 million in Los Angeles, and 81% of them qualify for free and reduced lunch. Like, we have got to fight for bigger issues than just sort of our core